Good morning, Terry Littlefield here. A little yoga practice on a Wednesday morning with Bob. Take your feet wide and let your knees fall together. Arms by your sides, palms facing up, and let the body relax into the floor, into your mat. Give some attention to your breath. Aware of each inhale and each exhale without changing them, just bringing awareness. Take the knees apart. Bring your feet in just a little bit closer so they're still wider than the hips. I'm going to let the legs come apart and then fall together. So you can adjust your feet as much or as wide as you'd like. Maybe you like back toward the edges of your mat. Just let the knees fall out and then fall together. Notice the movement this creates for your low back, so you might feel the low back touch the ground, and then there's a little arch. Just a few more times. And once we move, notice if your breath became shallow or you're holding it. Always check in with the breath. One more time. Good. Bring your feet all the way in together and hug your knees into your chest. If you take the knees wide here, it's sort of like an upside down child's pose, right? Take a couple of breaths here. And even though your knees are hugging in, can you try to find some space in the hip crease? It might just be with your imagination, but you might actually create a little bit of space. And then you'll take your left leg all the way out. Keep it active so the heel is on the mat, the toes are toward the sky, as if I were standing on this leg. And you keep the right leg hugged in. Just breathing here. And again, think about space for the right hip crease. Ardha, apanasana. You can circle your ankle a few times in each direction while you're here. And point and flex. And then find your toes, scrunch your toes. Try not to scrunch your face or your other toes. And then spread the toes out, right foot only. Scrunching the toes, spreading them out. Scrunching and spreading them out. Then release the right leg. Bring awareness to the body, to the right hip, the right knee, the right ankle and foot. You might notice a difference from the right side of your pelvis to the left after that little bit of movement. Bring your right leg active now, heel on the ground, toes toward the sky, and hug your left leg in. Thinking space for the hip crease. And notice if your shoulders are helping you a little too much. See if you can let go there. And we'll circle the ankle. A few circles each way. It's lawn mowing day in my neighborhood, so I pardon the background noise. And then point and flex. Point and flex. I think the noise could be disruptive for yoga, but our breath can keep us focused elsewhere. Bob certainly is not bothered by it. He's practically hypnotized. And then let's go to the toes. Left toes only. Scrunch and spread out. And scrunch and spread. Try not to let the right toes do it or your face. Good. One more breath here. And you'll release the right leg out. Take a moment, notice. And we'll repeat the same thing. And you can hold the leg again, or this time you can bring it in just using the muscles. If this is too much, you just bring your hands and hold the leg. Left leg is active, like you're standing on it, and then we'll just do a few circles, each direction with the ankle. Point and flex. And toe scrunches, spreading them out and scrunching. Good. 2 more breaths here. I want you to think about creating space in the right hip crease even though your leg is in. And we'll switch sides. Take just a breath in between. Notice. Bringing awareness to the breath and the body. Bringing the left leg in, holding if you need to, creating space in the left hip crease, and then going back to ankle circles. It's interesting, my left one likes to make noise. Has something to say. Point and flex. And toe scrunch and spread. One more breath here, space in the hip crease, holding the leg in, and then release. Take a breath here. And then again, bring the right leg in, you're holding very lightly, and then you'll switch. We're going to move back and forth. You can let your straight leg land each time or keep it hovered. Work from your core as if your legs were reaching out from your navel. When your core gets warm and you feel some heat and you feel it working, keep going. Or allow yourself to stop and rest. You don't have to reach the leg all the way out. Maybe you just go part way out. Feel the core doing the work. If you'd like to add your arms, you'll reach one arm back and then the other. There's no specific pattern. We're just moving from center. From the navel, my arms are reaching and my legs are reaching. And I'm breathing. See if you can create a teeny tiny little smile on your face as you're doing this. We'll take a few more breaths. Please stop and rest if you'd like. A yoga practice is about taking care of yourself. Each day different when we show up on the mat. Last one. Right leg reaching, left leg reaching, and then coming to rest in ardha shavasana. Knees bent, feet on the mat, arms by your sides, palms facing up. Let your body breathe. Roll to your left side. Take a full breath in fetal pose. And press yourself up. And we're going to come all the way to stand. Take your time. You're coming up from the ground, so maybe you take a breath here. It's great to practice getting down on the ground and getting back up. We'll come to Tadasana, mountain pose, feet planted below my body, pelvis and rib cage stacked, and my head sitting on top of all of that. Notice your breath now that you're standing. You can close your eyes and go inside or just have a soft gaze forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale to your heart. Inhale up, and exhale to your heart. One more. This time, let's look up. Inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale to your heart. The neck is still long and spacious as you inhale, reach up, and look up, and exhale to your heart. One more time. Inhale, reaching up, looking up, and exhale. We'll find the same shape now that we found on the ground by hugging one leg in and then the other. Move at your own pace. Keep your posture. It's like a little ardha apanasana march. You can also do this with hands at your heart. And if you'd like a little bit more, take your arms all the way up, shoulder flexion. See if you can place your foot down fairly close to where it leaves your mat. Otherwise, you'll travel off your mat and out into the world, which is not a bad thing because you'll bring your awareness and your awesomeness out, sharing joy with the world. Okay, we're going to balance. So the next time your right leg comes up, you'll hold. You can also have hands at the heart or hold the leg. See what feels best to you today. Maybe you need some airplane wings for balance. Maybe you want to challenge your balance. What if you try to be all matrixy? Just breathe. Feel the left leg working, the left ankle negotiating. Let's take 3 more breaths here. And release. Left leg up. We go back to the marching. Keeping the gaze forward, especially when we come into the balance, right? If I'm looking down, I'm looking down, and I might fall down. Look at my mat. Obviously, my marching is really exciting, and the mat is getting drawn up. Next time the left leg is up, we'll stay. You can hold the leg, bring your hands to your heart, or bring your arms all the way up. Try to keep the pelvis fairly neutral. It may want to hike up, shortening the side waist. So we're trying to keep the leg up, but the pelvis neutral. Also notice, if you go into a forward posture to help out, sending the pelvis forward, bring it right underneath your rib cage. And then maybe you challenge yourself. Maybe you're reaching. You can reach for the stars. Lots of work here. Be grateful for the right leg, the right ankle, the foot, the hip, whole leg working. Let's take 2 more breaths. Soft gaze forward. And release. Gonna fix my mat. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold in, fold in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up. Look up if you'd like. And exhale to your heart. One more time like that. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale to your heart. This time we'll add the toes. See where your toes are, and then feel where your toes are. Proprioception, learn where your body is in space. Inhale, lift your arms, lift your toes. Exhale, fold, release the toes. Halfway up, inhale, lift the toes, lengthen the spine. Exhale, toes release, fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up, lift the toes, reach up, look up. Exhale to heart, release your toes. Okay, last thing we're going to try, oh that was so good, I'm sweating, is a half sun salute with this shape in the beginning and in the end. So just have fun with it. If your balance feels too crazy, keep the feet down and just practice one of the other things that we've done on one leg. So we'll inhale, lift the left leg, lift your arms. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Same leg as we come up, left leg, reach up, lift the left leg. Maybe reach it out this time. Exhale, come to your heart. Right leg, inhale, lift the leg, reach up. Exhale, release the leg, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Right leg as we come up, strong, right leg, lifting up, reaching up, maybe reach the right leg out. Exhale, come to your heart. Let's come all the way back down. We'll do a little movement in tabletop that will also resemble this hugging in of the leg. And then we'll come to a rest. So I'm here in tabletop, wrists under my shoulders, knees under my hips. If you feel like you need more space, then give yourself more space. It's okay. You can walk your knees back a little or your hands forward. And if this is not good for your wrists, maybe you do the same thing. Lying down, hugging the knee in. You're going to bring your left leg in and then reach it out. Left leg in and reach it out. One more time. And reach it out. And then release. And we'll do the right leg. Keep your pelvis, your core strong. So we're not arching or flexing to do this. We're trying to stay fairly neutral as you bring the right leg in and reach it out. Like I want to stamp on the wall behind me. One more time. Good. And release. Take your knees wide. Float back, child's pose. Take 3 breaths here. Bring yourself back up. Come on to your back. One last time. Hug the right leg in, and this time bring it across the body for a twist. You can land on a pillow if you'd like, and then shimmy so that your head is hopefully in line with your left leg. But really just be where you are. Twist the body with that same shape, bringing the right leg in, and find your breath. Come back onto your back. Bend both knees. Get yourself neutral. And then take the right leg out. Hug your left leg in, and when you're ready, take it across the body. Find your twist. I like to shift a little bit, so get my spine in the twist, and then be comfortable with the arm, with the leg. You can again rest it on a pillow if it doesn't go to the ground easily. And maybe you want to have your arm bent. Be comfortable. Find practicing with ease and grace instead of crazy effort all the time. We're pretty good at that out in life. Let's find some peace on the mat. 2 more breaths. Bring yourself back up. Bend both knees. Take a moment in neutral. Bring your hands to your belly and inhale and exhale, watching the belly rise and fall. When you're ready, take your legs out. Let your arms release, palms facing up for Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you like. 5, 7, 10 minutes would be lovely. Just get still and give over to gravity. Let your body breathe here. There's nothing more to do. I'll see you next time.